I'm Katelyn Perkins. I'm at Carver Elementary, and we are 4th grade. And today we are going to be working with the floor map and labeling all the parts of Virginia that we've learned about. All right, so today what I have for us is our huge floor map that you've seen on the wall, but now we've got it on the floor. So I've had you take your shoes off because you are going to be working with a partner on labeling the bordering states. You are going to label the regions. You're going to label the waterways. We've talked about this before, right? So what I would like is for you to quickly and quietly, so voice level 0, find a partner. Quickly and quietly find a partner. All right, does everybody have a partner? Thumbs up, got a partner? Cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass out a baggie that has the labels we're putting on the map. I need one person to hold on to it. Please don't go digging through it. Wait until I tell you what you need to do. So one per partner. And there's that. And that. There we go. There we go. There we go, and there we go. All right, everyone got one? We're good? Cool. All right, so I need you to open up the bag. Go ahead and open up your bag. And I want you to find the labels that you have, okay? I want to see what you've got. Look through it, see what you've got. See what you've got. If you would like to put it in front of you so you can see what you have. Good. They are mixed up, so let's see what you have. Everything has a certain color, and we're going to talk about what each color is. Good? All right, thumbs up when they are ready for you. All right, we got one more group. Cool, got one group with a thumbs up, got another group with a thumbs up. Awesome. All right, what I'd like is for those of you that have the name of one of the bordering states of Virginia. Now it's a certain color. Can someone raise their hand and tell me what the bordering state's color is? Can you tell me? Eva? Orange. So if you have an orange label, I would like one person in your group to stand up with the orange label. All right. Now what I'd like you to do is to find the bordering state on the map. So remember, our bordering states are not the ones on the colored part. So find the bordering state and put your label down on the map. Go. Think about the acronym that we talked about. What was that acronym that we talked about? So make sure we're putting on one of the yellow portions. And then if you need to go back to your partner, you need to talk with your partner and see if where you've labeled the map is correct. So talk with your partner. All right. Talk with your partner. I want everybody to look around and see if everything is labeled correctly or if there's something to be fixed. Do you think there's something to be fixed? Yes. All right, so let's look at it. What might need to be fixed? So right here, what did we label this as? Kentucky. Is that where Kentucky is? So where might Kentucky be? Where? Do you want to fix it for us? Awesome. So Kentucky's hidden. So it's on the yellow portion. There we go, Kentucky. All right. Is there any other mistake that we might have? Where do you think that one goes? Can you fix it for us? There you go, good job. So North Carolina is to the south of Virginia. Is there another one that might need to be fixed? Eva? What you thinking? All right, want to show us what needs to be fixed with that one? So remember our acronym. Mustard with ketchup tastes nasty. So mustard with ketchup tastes nasty. Jake?
Like that one? Or another one?
You can help her out, for sure. So our acronyms can help us, right? Like how you're working together. So what are we seeing? Some of these black lines are your borders. I know it's really confusing with the yellow and the colors. Langston? Love how we're working together here. Perfect. We got Maryland. So mustard with ketchup tastes. So right here. There we go. It's pretty confusing when it's not labeled, right? It's kind of hard. All right, good job. Pat yourself on the back. We worked hard on that one. It's a little difficult. It's been a while since we've gone on that one, right? All right, so now what I'd like you to do is I want you to find the label that has the regions. What color is that one? Green. All right, so I want you to talk with your partner and try to see where that will go. Where do the regions go? So which region is which? Some of you might also have an explanation for yours. It describes that region. Ooh, you've got 2 descriptions. Uh-oh. I bet you can do it. All right. Once you've talked with your partner, I want you to try to label the map. Which region is which, and what's the description? So where are you? All right, so where are we putting everything? All right, so remember, the black lines are your borders. If you find a mistake, you can fix it. Where does that one go? This one, right here. If you see a mistake, go for it. Think about the names. You have Coastal Plain. Where would Coastal Plain go? Where would Blue Ridge? You see a mistake, you can fix it. But what is this? What's this right here? There you go. Good. Anything else? So let's see what this one says. right, it says it's flat land. Location is near Atlantic Ocean and Chesapeake Bay, and it's east of the fall line. So where would we go? So think about where your Chesapeake Bay is. Where's our Chesapeake Bay? Yeah. So you can put your description right next to that one. Good. Here, let's do that. All right. Thumbs up. You got a voice level 0? Cool. All right. So right here, we have one called the coastal plain. Is this the coastal plain? Right here is the coastal plain. How do we know it's the coastal plain? What's on the coast?
The shore.
The shore. Good. So the coastal plain we know is on the coast because it's right next to water, right? So what about this guy right here? Right next to the coastal plain. What is that one? Ah, the Piedmont region. So the Piedmont region is the region that is right next to the coastal plain to the west. What about this one? What about this long, skinny one right here in the center? This guy right here. Oh, what was that? Yeah, it's the Blue Ridge. Good job. So Blue Ridge is that skinny little one that's right next to the Piedmont. Good. And then what about this one? What about this large guy right here? Valley and Ridge. Good. That is the Valley and Ridge. So Valley and Ridge goes right there. And then what was the smallest region? The smallest region that we had? The Appalachian Plateau. So Appalachian Plateau would go right here in this section over here because it's the smallest region of Virginia. All right, so we have Coastal Plain, Piedmont, Blue Ridge, Valley and Ridge, and then Appalachian Plateau. All right, so some of us have a little description of each region. So if you've got a little description of each region, it's green, just like the region, and I want you to try and place that one. So talk with your partner, read through the description, and see if you can find where it's supposed to go. If you don't have one, you're good. You can talk with someone next to you. See if you can help them. If you're confident, go ahead and place it. So some of them, there aren't enough, and that's okay. As long as we're watching what's going on. Yep. Ooh, good job, guys. Make sure you're talking with your partner about it. All right, what you got? So let's see. We have land at the foot of the mountains, rolling hills, and west of the fall line. So where might that go? Think about where the fall line is. Good. So this would go right with the Piedmont. Uh-oh. It's falling apart. My goodness. All right, does anybody else have a description? All right, so includes Valley and Ridge. Oh, we got a friend over here. Let's see what this one is. All right, so we have coastal plain. It says flat land, location near the Atlantic Ocean and Chesapeake Bay, and east of the fall line. Is that right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And then we've got Piedmont. So it says land at the foot of the mountains. Is that what Piedmont means? Sure is. Are there rolling hills on the Piedmont region?
Yes.
For sure. And is it west of the fall line?
Yeah.
No. Why are we second guessing ourselves?
Oh, yes.
It is. And then we've also got one right here that's saying includes the Great Valley of Virginia and located west of the Blue Ridge Mountains. part of the Appalachian Mountain System. Is that one quite right?
No.
Not quite. So let's look at the two that we aren't sure about. We have Old Round Mountains, part of the Appalachian Mountain System, and it's the source of many rivers. What is that describing? What is that describing? Old Rounded Mountains. Which region was that one a part of? Blue Ridge, good. And then that includes the Great Valley of Virginia. So where would that go? Valley and Ridge, awesome. So we have all of our labels, and then over here with our Appalachian Plateau, it is an area of elevated land that is flat on top, located in Southwest Virginia. All right, good job. All right, so if you have a pink label, there's only a few of you that have the pink label. Few of you that have a pink label. Those of you that do have the pink label, I'd like you to talk with your partner and see what part of the map you should be putting them in. You have Fall Line, Eastern Shore, and Cumberland Gap. Where are those going to go? Think about where everything is. So think of the fall line. What's separating the fall line? What city might be a part of the fall line?
Oh.
Ah.
Now I get it.
That clicked, right?
Yeah.
So what is the fall line separating? Good. Got Eastern Shore over here. What is this? What is this long thing right here?
Oh. That's a phone.
There you go. Good job. All right, Cumberland Gap. So where might a gap between mountains be? So your Cumberland Gap is going to be in this area right here. Where might that be? Go ahead. All right. So we have our Eastern Shore. Eastern Shore would be located where? Where's that Eastern Shore? What is this? What's this right here? It's near the Chesapeake Bay. Good. So near the Chesapeake Bay. And then we have our fall line. Who remembers what city we might be familiar with that is on the fall line? It might be somewhere really close by. Richmond. Richmond, good. And then we have our Cumberland Gap. So remember, the Cumberland Gap is in the mountains, and it separates where people can drive through and where a lot of travelers would go. All right, so, man, we got a lot, right?
Yeah.
Woo, it's a lot of work. All right, so what I would like you to do is everyone should have a blue label. Light blue label. Yep, you've got two. That means you got double the work. All right, so if you have two or one, you are focusing on the waterways of Virginia. So look at what label you might have and talk with your partner and see where that should go. Remember your acronyms. Please remember your jacket. Good job. Do you see anything might need to be fixed? If you see something that might need to be fixed, all right, what you got, buddy? All right, Rappahannock. Oh, good job. Good job. All right, thumbs up if you're a voice level 0. 2 thumbs up if your eyes are up here. Awesome. I love how everybody's talking and working it out together. So let's see what we've got. We've got our label over here in the Atlantic Ocean. Is that correct?
Yes.
Definitely. What about this one right here, Chesapeake Bay?
Yes.
Uh-huh, sure is. What about Dismal Swamp down here in this itty bitty spot right here? Is that Dismal Swamp?
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at this one. It says Lake Drummond. But I don't know about you. Do you see any water around here? Oh, so where might Lake Drummond be? Ah, it's right here. Remember, the Lake Drummond is in the center of the Dismal Swamp. It's that big old freshwater lake. All right, so we have a missing label here. Let's come back to that one. We have a York River. Is that right? York River. Yeah, it's the smallest one. York River is the smallest river. Way we can remember that is, how many letters is York? Y-O-R-K. York, 4 letters. It's the shortest one. Shortest name, shortest river. Then we've got a James River right here. Is that in the right spot? James River, is it right here? Is it? James River is going to be down here. Remember, Richmond is on the James. All right, so we have right here, we've got Rappahannock. Is that correct? Rappahannock? Yes, it is. Good job. And then we've got our Potomac right here. Please remember your jacket. Good job. All right, so some of us have a yellow label. You didn't think I was putting you to work today, huh? You've got a yellow goldish label. Oh, well, let's hold on. You have the name of a city that is in Virginia. Some of those cities are associated with those rivers that you just put on the map. Some of them, they might not be. So I want you to talk with your partner quickly. Talk with your partner and see where it might go. So what city is with the James? What city's with the James? There you go. Good job. Good job. Awesome. So remember, where Wacomico? It was near what? It was near water. Good job. So let's check to see where it might go. Good. So remember we talked about with our language. There you go. Good job. All right, so what do we have? We have Fredericksburg. Where would Fredericksburg go? Do you remember what river? Thank you for those of you that are sitting quietly on the floor. Appreciate it. So we have Fredericksburg. Where might Fredericksburg go? So let's look at it. So what river is Fredericksburg part of? So we're going to put it with Rappahannock, right? Because the Rappahannock is where Fredericksburg is. So then we got one right here. So Alexandria, what river is left? There's one more river that's left. Where is that one? There you go. Good job. So Alexandria is with the Potomac River. All right. Thumbs up if you are ready to go. Make sure we're putting those baggies on the floor. We're not playing with them. Awesome. All right, so we have lots of different city names. It was a little tough, right? So we have Alexandria with the Potomac River. We've got Fredericksburg with the Rappahannock River. And the York River has 2 important places. We've got Yorktown and Wacomico. What was Wacomico? You remember that one? Wacomico. What was that important place that we were talking about with Wacomico? Chief Powhatan. Yeah, that's where Chief Powhatan lived. And then with James River, we have Jamestown, that important place that we're going to be talking about, and Richmond. Good, 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 good. All right, so saving the best for last, right? You have a purple label. your purple label. That is going to be the name of a tribe, so one of the indigenous tribes of Virginia. It also has the language group that they were a part of. So those that have a purple label, some of us don't, some of us do. I want you to talk with your partner, and I want you to place that label in the right spot. Place that label in the right spot. So where would the Cherokee have gone? Where would they were? Remember the map that we were looking at? So the 3 language groups. Iroquoian. Mm-hmm. Good job. All right, we happy? We're good with our spots?
Yes.
All right. Thumbs up if you're a voice level 0. 2 thumbs up if you're looking at me. Awesome. All right, so let's take a look at this. All right, so over here we have the Cherokee tribe, and their language is Iroquoian. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Remember, the Cherokee were over in the Appalachian Plateau region, a little bit in the Valiant Ridge. Where's that other spot that the Cherokee also were living at that time? Do you remember? It's a lot of information, right? What was that other spot? So remember, they're also a part of this little area right here. You know, the Dismal Swamp and Lake Drummond, right? Yeah. Yeah, they were also part of the Iroquoian group. Beautiful. Love how you remember that. All right, and then over here, we have the Monacan tribe and the Siouan language group. Do you remember where they were? They were a part of one of the larger regions. They were a part of the Piedmont region. So their language group was Siouan, and that was, the Monacan was their name. And then we have our last tribe, and one that we're going to hear a lot from as we move forward in our Virginia Studies units. You have the Powhatan tribe. And what was that language that they spoke? What was that language that they spoke? Go ahead. Good. Algonquian. Good. Beautiful. So we have taken a lot of that knowledge that we have worked on since the beginning of the year, and we've labeled our map. You not only labeled it with the bordering states, you not only labeled it with the names of the regions, you got some important areas around here. You have the Eastern Shore, you've got the fall line separating the coastal plain of the Piedmont region, right? Big place, Cumberland Gap. You've got the waterways that we've covered a lot of waterways. And then we've also gone over our tribes and our language groups. You've learned a ton in Virginia Studies so far. So I want everyone to give yourselves a pat on the back. High five your partner. You guys did a great job making sure that this map was labeled correctly, keeping each other in check, making sure that everyone's work was appropriate. So I'm really, really proud of you guys for doing this. This was awesome. It was a lot of work, and it was really hard to remember some of the stuff that we've talked about, right? There's a lot of information. So everyone did a super awesome job, and hopefully this helps kind of jog our memory. So when we start talking about other things, we can remember, oh, I know what this place was. I remember the name of that waterway. And then we can make those associations later. Thank you for joining us in 4th grade at Carver Elementary. We hope you enjoyed the lesson.
Go Cougars!